Hey everyone, I just wanted to put my thoughts out there regarding ClawdBot, MoltBot, or OpenClaw, or whatever it's called now, but the hype seems to be going and spreading everywhere, and I just wanted to say a few words about what I thought about its implications for security teams and companies more generally. First off, I actually think that what we're seeing with ClawdBot, a truly general AI assistant that helps people by connecting to a lot of different tools, for better or worse, is the future of agents. And I think we're going to see them more frequently in work than in people's personal lives because people are going to want to work more effectively and be more efficient in what they're doing. So I would say that we need to be prepared for this eventuality, and security teams are really going to need to pay close attention to this trend. Fortunately, it's in kind of an early stage, and we haven't really seen anything crazy. Obviously, there are pretty trivial prompt injections, and you really don't want these things deployed in their current form in your environment today, at least not in the sense that they're running fully autonomously and connected to your team's email with a bunch of other tools that may be sensitive. But I think I'm cautiously hopeful that it's actually going to drive a lot of conversations internally about security, and it's going to force us to really, truly deploy least privilege at scale at every organization, because if we're not doing that, if we're not managing identities for these general agents, which essentially is just like the identity of the person who's setting it up, it's going to get pretty crazy out there. So as long as you are following the existing security best practices and educating your workforce and making it clear like that the user setting these things up is ultimately responsible at the end of the day for the actions that are taken by the bot, then I think you're in a pretty good spot. But of course, you want to be monitoring your identity and access controls and make sure that you're on top of anything that might come of these new bots. But personally, I'm excited to see where it goes. I think it's going to force us to really talk about what it is that we expect out of these bots and how are we going to manage their access to all these various tools and get the most effective use out of them. So that's just my thoughts. I think we're in an exciting time, and I can't wait to see kind of where this goes. It's pretty weird, pretty wild, but it's the future of what AI and agent assistants are going to be doing. So we'll just have to see where it ends up. Cheers.